Okay, let me tell you a little about the method of piano that I teach called Simply Music. In case you have not been to the website, have never heard of this before, it's worth telling you a little about it. This is unlike any other method out there. I've been teaching piano for about 28 years, and I myself am a product of traditional teaching methods. Traditional meaning that the route of learning how to play piano was through the eye. You were first taught to read music, and then through reading the music, deciphering the code, then you figured out what to do at the keyboard level. Simply Music, by contrast, is a playing-based method. So you start right at your first lesson by playing. And this is unlike anything else. And it is actually following the model of something very successful that we all know how to do, and that's talk. This is the way we all learn to speak our native language. You don't say to a little kid that's just learning to speak, you know, shut up, you can't talk until you learn to read and write. We wouldn't dream of doing that. We first babble, we put sounds together, we refine them. Sounds become words, become sentences, we develop an understanding of grammar, and all that happens before we learn to read and write our language. So Simply Music does this same thing. You will learn to play 30, 40, 50 pieces of music that become your building blocks. And then, after you are comfortable with the piano, you're friends with the piano, you speak piano, then you will learn how to read music, and absolutely will learn to read, of course, but it's just not the first thing we do. So I'd like to leave you with a few little snippets, just two little quick snippets of some amazingly wonderful music. Actually, I should say one more thing. What I love about Simply Music, this was the answer to a dream for me. I've been teaching for 28 years. I'd been searching for 16 years to find a way of teaching that was, well, that was successful, that kept people with it. You know, the attrition in traditional lessons is appalling. More than 80% of all people who take piano lessons don't continue, which is pretty sad. The quality of the music is extraordinary. It's beautiful, satisfying music to play. The quantity of music that you play is astounding. The different kinds of music. We're playing classical music. We're playing different styles, different genres of music. Classical, we'll be playing blues, we'll be accompanying, we'll be learning to read lead sheets, we'll be playing popular music, everything you can imagine. All the skills you could possibly need to have music in your everyday life and have it be a friend for life. So, and it's fast, very, very fast. And so I'm going to play you just two little samples of things that you will be playing within the first weeks and months of your piano study. So have a listen. The first thing I'd like to play a little bit of is a beautiful lullaby. And my students tell me they love playing this. Actually, one of my students has a grandson, and he sang this to his grandson. Isn't that a sweet little piece? And then another thing I'd like to share with you. Right at the beginning, we will be introducing 12-bar blues. Very simple form at first, and then it keeps getting more and more complex as we add different concepts. But here's just a little bit of a snippet of the blues. Isn't that fun? And you will be playing this within a few months of your very first lesson. So if you like what you've seen here, give me a call and we'll get you in on one of the free information sessions and get you started on this path. It is so much fun.